games where we can let our imaginations run free. I would like to give a couple shout outs. First to Fantasy Grounds for the amazing interface which makes this all possible. You can find them at fantasygrounds.com. Secondly, to Sirenscape for their amazing atmosphere and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets which are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. So stop on over at Sirenscape.com to find out more. Thanks again, and we'll be starting up soon.
Yeah, it's a nice
And
job.
there we go. Live and direct. Actually, let's hide those folks who aren't on camera. Non-video participants. All right. So what is the party going to do now?
I mean, I would say that if we can still keep going, we should.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Head up the road. Make as much progress as we can to caves. Sweet. Get down. It's okay.
Come on. Oh my gosh. So mired in mud, progress is much slower than you had expected, considering that everything is weighted down. For the most part, your practicality, you're walking your horses. You guys travel for roughly about 4 hours without a single hitch. As you're passing, you pass the occasional laid to waste body on the side of the road. Occasional meaning on 2 occasions.
We're just walking. We just find dead bodies on the side of the road.
What kind of bodies?
Yeah.
One looks as if it were a zombie of some sort. Another,
It was just wandering around. Or
Yeah, I think when he said dead bodies, he meant like bodies.
yeah, did.
Like dead,
dead
dead?
undead bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which kind
Well,
of fits as Nylane had said that they encountered undead coming through,
yeah.
and it indeed laid to waste of some.
I mean, should we stop and search the bodies to see if they have any money on them or something?
Oh, dinky, dinky, dinky. Do they look like? Do they look like they are? Are they just wearing like tattered rags? Like at a passing glance when we
At a
pass out?
passing glance, the first one that you pass looks as if they were some form of aristocratic clothes that they're wearing,
It's cold.
that
All
are
right.
tattered and torn and utterly
Oh,
shredded.
When I see the halflings eyeballing the dead noble, I put my hand out. After you. I know you want to search that body.
yeah.
Hopefully I do her justice when I say Dinky, no, don't do it.
That sounds accurate.
If we
Dinky?
don't have to fight them, we shouldn't.
Well, they might have something around them. They're about little.
How
Oh, no.
rotted are we talking about here, Scoot?
Undead rotted. So
Like
some
gloves?
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, some bones show,
Have at thee, Dinky.
Well, Dinky's going to before he goes to try to mess with anything, he's gonna stick one of his daggers inside of like up in the eye socket all the way up, make sure the thing's dead, and then he goes and searches.
As you go and drive your dagger into the eye socket, the eye explodes.
Oh,
Lovely.
Not enough to hit you, but some of it, not enough to hit you in the face, but some of it does get onto your hands, and the stink is just putrid.
whoa!
God damn it, Dinky.
I knew that was gonna end well.
I'm trying.
Yeah, Dinky's gonna search through whatever he can. Does he find anything?
Yeah, actually, you do. On
Oh my
the
god!
left finger, on the pinky, there's a shiny ring.
Dinky takes the ring, of course, and ties it up, and
It's an awfully light ring, but for somehow it still retains its shine.
Professor Capital 2. And he grabs it and tells them that he found a ring. Tells everybody. See, he has something left early. Keep it in Turkey. It's ours. I'll just keep it so keep him.
Well, I mean, now
And-
that he's dead, what else does he have?
Oh, but the food. The third test in there, and there.
Well, I mean, now he's dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. You killed him.
Well, let's keep on looking. And he looks some more, turns him over, so the dead body kind of like peels over to the side. And
Keep
Nothing else on the body.
Nothing else. Okay. And then when he gets up, he goes make sure he pats Talon on the back, wiping his nasty hand on Talon's back.
This is typically where Talon punches Dinky.
Okay.
So this is in character.
Talon will punch Dinky.
What the heck?
God damn it, Dinky. Why are you smearing this shit on me?
I didn't
Stop
do
it.
anything already. What are you talking about? I just did a good job.
Dinky, I can smell it, damn it.
You did the worst. That's why.
Mhm.
The Rushmore. Okay, anyway. Let's and is there any more dead bodies anywhere or anything? Or
As you travel further down the road, you do encounter another one. The ring is in the party sheet.
okay. Oh, it's an unidentified item. That means that it might be something special.
It could be
Does
cursed.
It could be. Maybe we should identify it first before anything. Don't
No,
just.
Don't do anything yet,
Put it on
everybody. I want to see something.
Oh
I would-
shit!
Would definitely be
Heard Dinky was smearing nastiness on my armor, and I
I
had
never did anything.
Mhm. Mhm.
I
Oh,
had to
let's-
come in and set it straight.
Oh, you comment?
I'm
You're
gonna-
gonna come
I'm
today?
gonna try to play.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome.
awesome.
Okay, there you go.
That's all it takes is some nastiness spread onto Talon's armor. She's like, fuck this shit. Fucker. Motherfucker.
I just got out of the shower because I was sick all day, and I woke up finally feeling better, and so I was like, oh, let me just see how the game's going. And then I was like, wait, is Priceless playing Talon? And then I saw Dinky smeared shit on my back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll release your Talon from Priceless.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. That's a lot of pressure.
So Priceless is like DMing Jackie.
Yeah, I'm like, how do
Dinky's-
I role
Dinky's-
play?
Dinky's fucking with you.
Talon?
Yep.
I had a feeling.
Oh,
I'm also really nervous that Jack Gortba would show up without me.
I mean, today is Friday the 13th, you know.
Of all the days for him
So-
to show up. Although you're not going to get my facial reactions because I'm not turning on my camera today.
That's okay. Oh. So you travel a little bit further down the road, and indeed there is another dead body. This one's a much different looking undead creature.
Ooh, what's that? How
I
different?
cannot select Talon yet.
Yeah, Talon has been cleared, so you should
I
be
don't
able
see
to.
her.
You see anything in the character selection?
No.
It may take a
Close it.
second to close it and reopen it, maybe. I'm looking for.
Yeah, just close it and reopen it, Jackie. You should be able to see it then. Let's-
This one looks something similar to this.
Oh.
What are we looking at? Is it
That thing in the middle.
the thing in the middle?
Mm-hmm. It looks different than the other undead we've seen.
So it has a cape on it? The cowl?
Or is it that it's just more emaciated like in the picture?
More emaciated, like in the picture, but
Mm.
more muscle definition than a zombie. I think
So
it
like
looks like it's a
Skeletor.
bit more, bit more agile than your typical zombie.
So it looks like somebody that does nothing but work out. Got it.
When you're undead, what else is there to do?
You've got all the time in the world to get fit.
I'm gonna get back at E-Man.
You want to get back at He-Man? Is that what you
Oh,
said?
it's a Skeletor, you know how he's all buff and stuff, and just the skull face, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Diggy's like, "What the heck? I wonder. Well, it doesn't look like he's wearing too much. Does he look like he's got anything on him that he would be beneficial to anyone? He's got some kind of weird class.
Tattered clothes. Beyond that, no, nothing of any value.
Okay.
That one looks more battle hardened than the others.
I think he's just gonna make sure he's dead. He's gonna plunge his dagger right in the eye of it into his brain a little bit, see, make sure that it is in fact dead.
I'm like, sir, you didn't even check to see if it was a slow moving or fast moving creature.
I want to make sure it's dead creature, dead creature.
Okay.
As you plunge the dagger into its eye, a noise emits from its mouth.
Oh shit! What kind of
A
noise
slight-
is it?
A slight, very low pitched squeal of sorts.
Like a pig?
Pinky, did
He's
you
got a
set an
pretty
alarm
mouth.
off?
Maybe. Oh, let's see.
Fantasy
Dinky.
Grounds is messing up.
What the hell is that?
Beyond
This is-
that, nothing else.
Nothing else
Nothing on the
happens.
body moves.
Dinky looks at the group of people like, and he's like, "That's weird. I never heard about do that before." And for the thinkers, should we just leave it like that, or what?
I don't think we should take it with us.
I don't want to take it with us either, but
If anything comes looking for what stabbed the dead body, I'm pointing at you.
You're right. Dinky gives her the eye, then he goes and stabs its other eyeball just in case. Last thing it wants to do. Does it make out another sound?
No,
Okay, good.
but its right arm twitches.
Oh shit. Dinky gets up and just like backs up away.
Didn't you learn to stop stabbing eyes with the last one?
I don't think he
But
learned.
the last one didn't do anything. I got a nice wind out of it.
I mean, while I'm glad you killed an unnatural creature, it did smell pretty bad.
It smelled bad. It just smell my daggers now.
Yeah, you should smell my
No.
armor now,
No,
Dinky.
thank you.
I don't know if I want to.
Dinky, I'll be sure to drop this right on your bed tonight.
That's okay. Keep it armor. This is keep it clean, not filthy.
Yeah, it was clean. I can't even reach my back in this thing.
Sounds like a you problem. Let's see. And I mean, since there's nothing on it and nothing around it, Diggs just gonna be like, well, we should just keep on going, I guess.
Yeah, so I get the feeling we shouldn't stay around here in case that sound lures
Yeah,
anything else.
or did it come from the battle's mouth? I thought it did. Did you see its arm twitch and stuff? Or was it really...
We are going to the caves of the dead, so
That is a good point. Why
Yeah,
are we
that
going
is a
to the
good.
cave of the dead?
To cleanse
We
it?
have to return the heart.
Okay, then. Yes, that makes sense. The scary
brass
return to
heart?
her. Oh, the one I was down for? That was horrible.
I
The
wasn't
whole
here
place-
for that.
Oh, yeah, the whole place exploded trying to get it.
Oh my god.
Return the heart? I don't think I've heard you mention anything about a heart.
Oh, yeah, there's some brass heart that I was told to return it to the Cave of the Dead to stop this undead menace.
you have said brass heart on you.
Maybe.
And are you sure that's what it does?
I'm gonna raise my eyebrow at her.
You know, these new gods can be tricky.
I think all gods are tricky.
No, not the old ones.
Well, we have the heart, and we made sure it got blessed. You know, make sure it's all good and dandy.
Sure.
Can you bless it more?
Sometimes. There we go.
I could see what I could do.
Like, not destroy it. You don't seem very happy with this heart.
It's not the heart, it's where it came from. Or I guess the directive you were given, anyway.
Oh, yeah, because you don't like Dionysus.
Mhm. Oh, it's not just Dionysus.
Hmm.
I don't trust any of them.
You know, I could see that, but I guess until I have reason to not trust her, if I could stop undead, then yeah.
You were given this mission in a dream.
She was really drunk when she did it.
I was not really drunk.
She was drunk
I-
as something what she did.
I had a special beer, and it was one sip, and I had a
I
vision.
sure do.
Did that beer have any type of hallucinogenic properties in it?
No, it was
yeah.
really tasty.
So is ayahuasca.
Anyway, like I said,
Alabama?
we should keep walking in case anything comes searching. But yeah,
Did
no, I wouldn't be able to
you-
give it a proper blessing, but I could at least look it over and make sure
Well,
nothing
it was.
tricky is going on.
What do you think about Tyr? Is Tyr on your good or naughty list?
Is he one of the ancient gods?
They're all pretty ancient to me.
He's not. He's not, and therefore I don't trust him or Dionysus or any of them. And I especially don't trust the ones that work for them.
So,
who do you
backstory:
trust?
Dionysus and Bacchus are one and the same. So you all know.
Mm.
Jackie, did you say where you had this drink?
I did not.
Okay.
Now, I'm not referring to you, dear. You're lovely. But I'm talking about the clerics that just sit in their stone palaces telling people how to live their lives.
Oh yeah. I'm not a fan of any of those people that just kind of sit in rooms and order people around either. But
Oh, good. Well, then maybe
seeing as
I
I'm
can.
usually the one being ordered about.
What time is it, Scoot?
You can stop that.
What time of the
It
day?
is. What month is this? We in right now. We
believe we
are
are
in.
October-ish. Right?
Dawn is June-ish.
June-ish. Okay, so summer. So
So it's a couple more hours of daylight. Easily.
okay, we're not approaching dark rapidly here, but or I'm asking how many hours like before the sun goes down, approximately.
Couple. A couple.
Okay. We should probably move up the road.
Yeah, I think we should get as far away from where Dinky stabbed that screaming eyeball, in case something comes looking for it.
I would say that's the wise decision. Screaming eyeballs.
Well, I didn't get that one, but I thought it was the mouth that made the sound. Not the
You got a ring of sex changing. Oops.
Is
Sorry.
that what that is? Turns you into a man. Turns you woman.
Cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag.
Oh no.
June. Okay. All right. So what
Girdle.
are you all doing?
Ring of sex change.
We're
What?
walking.
That's what he
We-
said.
I said there's a girdle of sex change. Cursed item.
Yep.
Hey, did you just send something or put up a map or something?
I did.
I accidentally just closed it. Did you send that to me again?
Forest Road. Day. Forest Road.
Oh, Forster. Oh. Okay.
Beautiful map again.
I most certainly did send a image.
Another beautiful map. I love the wind in the trees, man. That's so. It's really nice.
Where are we at here? Okay. So you find yourselves on the traveling down the road. Muddy.
It rained recently.
It's been raining quite a bit, actually. This would be the rainy season. Or part of the rainy season. But the interesting thing here is that you notice a lot of foot traffic. Crossing the road in front of you.
I'd like Nylane or Nylane would like to proceed up and examine the tracks and try to ascertain what we're dealing with here.
Give me a track.
You got it.
And that's based on Wiz, and Wiz is secondary, so that's 18. 12. Okay. The interesting thing that you notice are that some of them appear to be barefoot with extremely skinny footprint. Almost as if it's a foot without any skin on it or padding or anything.
Yeah. Do I see any flesh embedded in the mud?
No.
Any type? Okay. When I get down and smell it, does it smell rotted in any of these areas?
It does.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have some shambling undead in the area, and they're crossing the road from north to south, or they're just
in that direction. That's the direction the tracks are going. Quite a few, actually.
Our estimation as a group, our conservative estimation, about how far would we estimate we are from the caves of the dead? And this would be for our intrepid fighter and rogue in the party.
Dionea, give me a wisdom.
And Dionea.
Since Dionea is the most knowledgeable of the area.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that.
Oh. Dionea, you figure it could be 7 miles.
Oh, we're not far at all.
Yeah, it's, I would say maybe about 7 miles. It's not far. We're actually almost there.
Would you suggest that we camp and make camp before we proceed?
Oh, absolutely, but I don't recommend we do it here based off of, and she points to the tracks.
You know this area well. Where would you suggest we make camp for the evening?
Well, I was thinking that we could try to make camp right outside the cave, but I don't think we'll make it quite before the sun starts setting. Let me see if I can try and find something that could provide shelter. And I'll try and think of like the area and anything I might have seen that can provide some shelter or at least some camouflage to the party so that way we're not easily spotted.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Rat, wake up.
I'm up.
He look like he's like the. He's
I
like
was
the.
looking down. I was looking down.
Oh,
I was
I thought
looking
you were
at my.
doing this.
I was looking at what. I was looking at this. It's like-
Oh, yeah, all right, okay.
It looks like I was. It does look like I'm sleeping when I look down. That's crazy.
It does, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stop looking down. Looking up.
No, you look down all you want, man. This is the time to relax, and it's Friday.
Yep, Friday. You'll know when I'm sleeping. I'll be like this.
What time is it there? What time is it there?
It's
for
only
you?
9:33 right now. It's not
Oh.
late. It's not that late.
You're only 2 hour difference, so you're like Central Time.
Yep.
Yeah. I hate this time of year, man. I can't wait till winter is over. I love Halloween, but I just don't like I like the summer.
I hate the summer, but that's because I live in Florida.
Yeah,
So the summers are brutal.
Yeah.
sticky,
Fucking horrible.
humid as shit there.
Oh
in
yeah.
summer.
Wake
don't
up
get-
to 80 to 90% humidity.
Yeah, you get out of the shower and you're already. It's like you ran a marathon in like 2 minutes.
I get so pissed when I walk my son to school and
Uh-huh.
I'm already drenched in sweat by the time I even go to work.
Yep. Yeah, we don't get that here. What we do get though is a lot of idiots on the road, so and overcrowded and overpriced, and we live in the boonies though here. We're lucky. We used to live in the city, but we don't live in the city anymore.
Da-da-da-da.
Close to the city, but far enough away.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I could not live and Orlando's not even that big of a city compared to other big cities, but like I could not live in the center of like Orlando. I live on the
No.
outskirts of it.
Yeah. We live about 30 minutes away from San Diego, so San Diego's
that's
actually
nice.
a beautiful city, but it beats the shit out of LA. But it's getting really packed here.
Oh, I bet.
We live in like the farm. We literally live in like the Shire. That's what the area we live in. It's just like farmlands and rolling hills and cows and.
Maybe that's nice that you're just
Yeah,
30
yeah.
minutes away from a big city, and
Yep.
like that's how I would rather live, is like 30 minutes out from a city out in the country, but like close enough that you can still get to everything.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to live out in like Julian or like in the mountain areas out here. It's just too much. Pretty, but it's super inconvenient.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my little area is far enough away from the main city, but like still close enough to literally everything.
Yep. That's the best. That's what you want. Well, who would have thought the Caves of the Dead had actual undead?
Well, that no, I didn't know that. That was
That
close.
is
Dinky did know because that's why we were going there.
Yeah, that's right. That was just close.
the brass heart. The brass heart came to you in a vision, and your goddess told you to go and return it
Well,
to the caves. Is that
not
what
my goddess. A goddess.
a goddess told you that? Okay. You don't worship Dionysus?
No.
She just wait. So you had a dream, and a goddess came to you in the dream that you don't worship, and told you
Are
to
we having
return.
this in character?
No. I'm just yeah, I'm just asking.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I think
out
you
of
This should
should.
this
This sounds
should
like
this has to
perfect.
be in character.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do it in character.
Okay.
This is actually yes. This will be
So-
good because this is
so-
backstory.
I was Dinky. We were at what, the Temple of Bacchus, waiting for someone, and they had ale. They said it was a special ale, but I mean it was really tasty. And when I drank it, I saw a vision from Dionysus telling me that I needed to return this brass heart to the Cave of the Dead to stop the undead that were plaguing the area.
The Temple of Bacchus.
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 Yeah, it was in Enholm. We were... I don't even remember why we were there, but they had beer, and so that's why I was there.
Y'all were there because Siamon had been cursed, and you met that one
Ah,
priest,
yes.
the cleric of Bacchus,
Yes.
and he had
Siamon,
sent you
poor
there.
Siamon.
Siamon had been cursed with he gained
With the
40
old.
years. Yeah.
He was cursed with the old.
Yes.
Pally, did you ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes, I fucking loved that show.
So when you were saying that you got the vision to return the heart, all I heard in my head was return the slab.
Okay, well now that's all I'm gonna hear. If I didn't have a reason to follow this through, now I do.
Return the slab. The scariest episode by far.
It was so creepy.
Do I know anything about this Temple of Bacchus?
Bacchus.
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 B-A-K.
Bacchus.
The deity of drunkenness and revelry.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm going to repeat back to her. When she tells me about Bacchus, I'm going to say, the deity of drunkenness and debauchery sent you a vision to return.
Revelry, not debauchery.
Revelry sent
I
you
wish
a
it was
vision.
debauchery.
And vice.
Well, isn't that
Right,
So why
okay.
am I not following this?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a whole different god.
Yeah. Wow.
Sanguine?
Debauchery,
Yeah.
vice. That's pretty close, I would say.
Yeah.
Very curious. Exceptionally curious.
I mean, yeah, I found it pretty interesting too. Everyone there thought it was something that I
And-
saw Dionysus.
And
With
you
that-
woke up with a brass heart in your possession.
No, one of our other late compatriots. had
Y'all
the
got
heart
that from
already.
the caves.
The keys.
That was in a sarcophagus, actually.
So you, in your travels, came upon the very item that you had a vision of, and the vision told you to return this to the cave, yonder cave that we are heading to.
Yep, that sounds
A
about right.
different cave. Yep.
And I'm going to repeat back. The god of drunkenness and vice sent you on and revelry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Sounds
I'm
like
not
it
even.
would make one hell of a story.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything else to that.
Mr. GM, do I have an answer for the party?
Sorry, got caught up in the dialogue. You would your thought would definitely be to stay on the north side of the road, move further down, maybe as far as you can do,
Mhm.
not head closer to the cave.
Okay.
As far as in the direction of the cave.
Um,
Guide, stay on the road, find some place off the road to the north of the road.
I would
Well,
recommend
what-
maybe us taking a few more miles, but not going quite to the cave entrance and setting up camp off the road towards the tree line, the north side particularly.
I trust in the judgment of the child of the woods here. North
And
side. North
Fade,
side. Yeah.
you would also know that of the rumor of the first drink in the Temple of Bacchus can bring about interesting visions.
Would I know or not if these visions are just horseshit hallucinations? Because that would have changed the trajectory of that conversation significantly. Because I mean, my bullshit detector is already at red line right now. But with that additional piece of information, I would say that, I don't want to burst her bubble, but, and again, I might, yeah. So would I know that this is, I mean, because it kind of sounds like a practical joke almost.
What?
It sounds very
I'm not
much
going to
like
say anything else.
okay. So then I'm not going to say anything else to her because we are on a mission here. We are on an actual mission for the a druidic mission as well, and I trust that to be valid. So I'm just going to hold my eyebrow up at whenever she brings up this mystical quest that we're on for the brass heart.
So you wouldn't disavow that the possibility that a deity would reach out to somebody to give them a mystical quest happens.
No, but I would question the
But
validity of that.
considering that it's
Yeah.
Bacchus Dionysus,
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
they're
asked.
they're not trickster deity, but
It sounds like they have a sense of humor, a drunken sense of humor to me.
Which
That's what it sounds
is
like.
Talon's sense of humor, so she's down.
sounds like, hey,
I get beer and get sent on these crazy adventures. Okay, let's go. Let's go stop dead things.
I don't see any harm in it. I
so you
mean,
all make your way up the road as far as you can before the
Till it
sun
gets us
comes to a
killed.
point that, or till it gets you killed, yes.
Yeah.
Until it gets to the point where you know that setting up camp in the dark is not fun. And so you decide to, am I getting this right, on the north side of the road?
Mm-hmm.
You do find a nice little clearing that is defensible.
Hell yeah.
Weren't the undead crossing from north to south across the road, and now we're staying
Yep.
on the north end of the road?
2
Yep.
miles back.
2 miles back. Okay.
Yeah, 2 miles back.
I just wanted to make sure. That's all.
But yes, that was the case.
Dude. This map, man. This one's like 3D.
No.
That's a nice looking map.
Yeah, dude. You always, I mean, all of your maps are really.
I spend
Where
too
you-
much time trolling for maps.
Yeah.
Way too
sorry.
much time. I love maps.
Yeah. Really good at finding assets, dude, for sure.
So you all are at the camp. I
Well,
take it that Dianea needs to go meditate.
Yes. Of
I had to step
course.
away. Does that mean that we're setting up camp?
Yeah.
yeah, I have to set up camp. I'll help, and Nylane will help. We'll all help.
I mean, I'd say that with how the alarm worked out for us last time, I'm not giving her shit.
No, I wouldn't give her shit at all. Safe camp is very important.
All right, let's see here. So for level 0s, what contain fire?
So kind of put yourselves where you are on the map. It's free movement.
Think he's sitting on a log eating some cheese.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, it looks like there's a sausage there with some eggs in the skillet. Look at that.
Nope.
The cheese is as big as Dinky.
It's some good cheese.
Dinky's kind of cheese.
Are we just setting up camp right now?
You all
Yeah.
are in the process of setting up camp right now. Dianea, where are you?
I'm in these like bushes by the cliff.
Oh,
Yeah.
It felt like a naturey spot to be in.
all right.
I'm gonna be cleaning the nastiness off of my armor.
Please.
This is,
I'm gonna be
this is
using
going to be fun.
Is there
Dinky's
like
pillowcase.
is there like a brook down here or anything? Any like running water?
That would be great.
Yeah, there is running water.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I would
Pretty
definitely be
good.
cleaning the stinkiness off of my armor.
At least it's metal. It should come out easier.
Yeah,
Dianea.
hopefully,
Give me a
hold
wisdom
on to
in
the
the
stench.
tower, Dianea.
Mm-hmm.
Bacchus, the god of drunkenness.
Could have swore you heard something on the cliffs behind you.
Uh-oh.
I will slowly like get up and take my club out, and I will start trying to slowly walk towards the camp while trying to see if I can twist my head just ever so slightly to look up towards the top of the cliff.
So, draw me the. Go ahead and move your token so I can see the path that you're taking.
Okay, so
It's.
if I were to assume that the landscape looks the way I think it does, would this be grass or bushes that are close to me, like right above me?
Those are bushes.
Bushes. Okay. So I would
Yeah.
probably go like,
Oh.
wait.
There we go.
How do I draw the line when I have free movement?
Just go ahead and move it. Let go of the character and then go ahead and just go ahead and move the token. I didn't
Okay.
have token lock on. Thought I did. I
I'd
had
probably go like
vision.
that way, and then
Okay.
like that, and then like that.
So that's the path that you would take.
Yeah, and she'd be walking slowly and in kind of a conspicuous way that if one of them caught eyes with her, they'd know, like, I'm being cautious.
As you get up and start to walk, you hear actual rocks
Okay.
as if
Like,
they were kicked
falling off the
accidentally,
cliff.
start falling off of the cliff. You turn and you see at the top of the cliff, you catch the glimpse of a goblin that is backing away.
Can the ranger hear this? Spot this?
I'm guessing the ranger's helping set up camp, so no.
Okay.
Okay. And the dwarf is backing away, so that means it's fading out of my eyesight.
Goblin.
Or, excuse me,
Yes.
the goblin.
Yes.
We got problems.
Yep.
Nothing happens as you make it back to where everybody else is, and looking back up at the cliff, you don't see anything up there.
Great. It's about 50 more of those little shits where that one came from.
Could I have your attention, please? You should all know that we are being watched.
So Nylane turns
Being
immediately in the direction that she just came from.
I'm trying not to make it terribly obvious, so please not everyone look at once.
As everybody's gawking over there.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that over there?
As Talon was about to start like grabbing her sword and shield, like
Dinky's
oh,
just pointing.
so
Something over
so-
there?
so are we attacking?
I saw a goblin on the top of the cliffside. It slowly backed away once it realized it made noise. So I don't know what its or their intentions are, but I wanted to make
I
you all
know.
aware.
I think we know what goblins' intentions usually are. So we should probably get them first before they get us.
How high is this cliffside?
The cliff to get up there is about 100 feet.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's rough.
Yes,
And then on our way in, was there an easy way to go up? Like, did we see any way, like trail or any way to get up to the top?
As you came into the area, it looked as if you could go around the backside of it.
while I am
The east side.
likely to agree with you, they have quite the advantage being up that high with no direct route to them. So that's why I'm saying we might want to consider some options. We don't have time to move the camp, so that's not viable.
Well,
Recon.
I think we should try to find a way around.
Fade says, I'm not sleeping with 40 nasty buggers up on a hillside over me, especially in this area.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them up there?
I don't blame you after what happened to your merchant carriage. So, we saw that there was an easy way up from the east, but that would mean walking around and making them very aware of our intentions.
Well, I think we need to go find some wood for the fire, and we might have to go circle around some areas that might lead east.
Oh,
That's an idea.
They're brute force.
how does
Just
it do that? What do
we
you want to
could
do?
we could just do brute force. I mean, we could literally go around where we saw it coming up and just go right for them
Mm.
versus scouting around, splitting up, et cetera, et cetera. We could just go and march right over there and just take care of them if we see them.
Oh man, this bunch of brood over there by the too. We could drop some fire brood for it.
Yeah, that could
But
be like, instead of making it obvious, keep the weapons slung, but keep your head on a
yeah,
swivel, and then head over there to get the wood, and then try to close in on. I mean, we'll see. We'll just keep moving forward and see what we can see, and
Yeah.
unleash hellfire on them as soon as we get him within range. So
let's do it.
we can't sleep here. Even if we did watch, they're gonna creep up around us in all
Oh yeah.
directions and try to.
Oh yeah.
And can't do it. So we got to take
We have
care
to
of them.
take care of this.
Yep.
That route, the little
So,
focus.
are we heading south?
I would do south because we're gonna try to make our way around to where the east, right, Scoot. There's a path leading up on the east side.
Yeah, there's a clearing
That
that you could get over to there through
let's
the east side.
let's head over in that direction.
So who all is going? Everybody?
Yeah,
I
Uh,
think
I
so.
assume. I
Okay.
assume so. Yeah.
right.
Should
Think
should we be
split.
concerned about them raiding our camp if we all walk away?
How far is it from us to get up onto the path?
From the camp, it's going to be.
It sounds like an alarm squirrel or something. They should have never touched the stuff.
I would love to, however, I did not have enough time before being disturbed.
About 180 feet south,
That's nothing.
and then you're gonna get behind there, and it's about another 100 feet to the north.
I'll tell you one thing I could do is I could spider climb up this, and I could hit him with my most powerful shit, which would be lightning bolt if I see him. I'm fully loaded. I'm fully loaded with spells, and you guys could work your way up, and we can get him in a crossfire.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
just
You didn't get to shoot any drivens.
No, I didn't get
be
to.
mindful of maybe another orc being with them, like with the last group.
Fade's brave.
You mean ogre?
Ogre.
Yeah, ogre.
Spider climb lasts quite a bit of time too. If I have to crawl back down, I can crawl back down. It's still going to take me some time to get up 100 feet though, but it's definitely going to be easier to do. Well, that's up to you, Scoot, as far as how well spider climb is going to work on this hill. I mean,
Spider
evaluating.
climb will work wonderfully on the hill.
I'm going to use it.
How long does it last? 2 rounds per level?
Let me check
10
here.
rounds? Wow,
Yep.
That's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of time. It's gonna take you.
Well, that's. Oh yeah, because that's 10-second rounds, right? Yeah.
It's gonna take you. About 30, 40 seconds.
Yeah, so I'll have more than enough time to get up, but once I'm up there, the clock is ticking. I might not be able to get back down and spider climb. Why doesn't I mean, this way I can also keep an eye on the camp.
Mm.
Why doesn't the party work their way around back? And I'll wait till they get around out of sight, so it's kind of I'm timing it a bit. But I say the longer we dilly-dally, the more they get away and get dug in like ticks. So let's just move. Like,
Let's just go. Let's
Yep.
do it.
Let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
hate these
So,
little shits, man.
So we
Colin.
got everybody move your characters to where they're going.
We'd be going south.
So
This
to get
path?
around, you would go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Thanks, Scoot.
Yep. And so, getting out of sight from Fade and away from the camp, you're in the gray area, but we have imaginations. You no longer can see them, Fade.
I'm gonna hit the spider climb.
Okay.
Wait.
So you climb up without any issues.
Mhm. Alright, I did that.
And you don't see anything at the top of the cliff.
Okay, I'm gonna start proceeding forward whenever you deem it appropriate for me to do so.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna work my way around the tree. I'm gonna go about 30 feet, and I'm going to keep my 180-degree vision on right in front of me in my frontal arc. I'm just looking left and right for a target.
From there, you can see the rest of the party making their way.
What's up here?
It's just the cliff itself, the top of the cliff.
Any visible path leading up?
Yeah.
There is. Okay, like a
A well-worn
go-
path? No, not a path, but there's a
Like
path that you can take to get through, which would be trivial to navigate.
like a goat trail, kind of up. Okay, that's where they went, man. It hasn't been. How long has it been since Diana or first or
a
Diana
couple
first
minutes,
spotted?
a few minutes tops.
Okay, I'm gonna signal the rest of the party. Like, come up, come up. If they can see me, of course.
Fade, give me a wisdom. What your best guess is about 150, 200 feet ahead. You hear more rock scattering.
Yeah, they little shits. Yeah, I'm still signaling them to get up in haste. So I'm kind of frantically throwing my hands and doing this. So I'm not yelling out. I'm just signaling, make your way up. Let's take the fight to them. There's no sense even creeping around. Just got to close the distance on them and wipe them out. Wish you could have picked off that fucking scout.
Sounds perfect.
I use the ranger to move up and kind of scout up in front about like 50 yards. So put my lane on point, and we'll just move as fast as we can with the ranger on point, kind of trying to stay concealed and out of sight, but also track our quarry as quickly as possible. All of this as quickly as possible.
There's not gonna be much sneaking with me.
That's why I was saying stay about 50 yards behind.
Okay.
There's still, I mean, of course, it's not going to be a optimal stealth mission here, but at least
They'll see
somewhat.
me before they see her,
Right.
so
Yeah.
so like they won't see her coming. They'll be
No.
focused on
Yeah,
me.
and also they're not gonna see you. Like the ranger might be able to get up there quicker than they make visual contact with us. So it's a crapshoot,
Yeah.
right? So we'll just
Yeah.
see how it plays out.
Oh yeah, Talon does not do stealth. She just does rushing in.
Nobody in plate. It's not your fault. Nobody in plate can do stealth. That's all right. Are you full plate or half plate?
I think I'm half.
Yeah. Half plate's cool. I like half plate.
Oh, it just says plate mail.
Probably
That
not.
might be full plate then.
Yeah.
No, full plate is different than plate mail.
Oh.
Yeah, full plate would be, it would say full plate.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I
think I
see.
don't have the pants or something.
That's kind of cool though. I think I like lighter armor, you know? Like, and that's kind of the best of both worlds. It's like kind of pieced mail plate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pieced it together from somebody else's
Well,
body.
that's kind of
so
cool, man. I mean, you gotta like, you're like more nimble. I know if I was fighting in that shit, I would want protection, but I wouldn't want to be burdened down by full plate.
Mhm. I have to
wanna-
run around in the woods like this too much.
Yeah. I like the barbarian, you know, with like a little bit of armor. Like I'd rather be really dexterous and vicious, you know, than slow and powerful. Both have their merits, I guess.
Yeah, I
Both.
like them both.
I just like the berserker. It's not necessarily a barbarian, you know, but just the berserker style class, like the light armored fighter classes I like.
Okay, so how far ahead is
50 yards.
Nylane going? 50 yards?
Yep.
So it kind of levels out up here for Nylane. And it actually turns into a path.
Yeah. He's gonna use obviously she's gonna be trying to use 3 skills at once here. So you just tell me what you need rolled if I need to roll. She's going to be trying to track, move silent. I think that's pretty much it. Track and move silent. What else applies? Conceal? No. Well,
Give me a
I
move
guess-
silently.
yeah, she would be trying to conceal as well because she's trying to stay out of. She's trying to do 3 things at once. So I'll give you a move. Move silently, you said?
That's first and foremost. Okay.
These are all primes for her. Except conceal for whatever. Wait, red is the blue is the prime and red is secondary?
Red is prime.
Red is prime.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I need this at a -5.
which one? Sorry. Which one at a -5?
Conceal.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to try and track.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for tracks?
I'm looking for yeah, but in this case, it's going to be, you know, there's going to be it's going to be hasty. So disturbances in the ground, anything that would indicate a trajectory of little goblinoid feet or something else for that matter. Hopefully, not something else that's larger. But yeah, what do I see going up here? So I'm
Along this
moving.
trail, considering that it's muddy, there's quite a few footprints
Yeah, so I
of
should.
goblinoid size.
Yeah, so she should be able to even at a glance be able to,
And they head to the north.
well, goblinoid footprints. Nothing else,
Correct.
nothing larger. Okay. She'll keep signaling the party up. Fade's going to move up with them. I'm not going to speak for everybody else, but Fade will move up, but he'll stay.
So, Fade, as you continue, you actually, all of you converge onto the trail.
Very good.
So the party is together on a trail. This trail looks like it continues a couple hundred yards at least
Hmm.
to the north. It appears that there might be an opening.
Okay. Nelane's going to make her way up, kind of combat crawl. How steep is the incline?
It's about a 3 to 6 degree incline.
So very minor. She is going to combat crawl once she reaches the crest to stay out, and to keep her head down and try to get up to the crest of the hill and see what she can see. All the while, like everybody else, I'm going to say that Nelaine told everybody else to stay about 50 yards back.
Now, Elaine, you get to where crest and it flattens out, and it's definitely a trail that's moderately used. Like, very recent, too.
No
Hasn't
caves.
been washed away. No.
So what am I seeing? Is there more woods up here? I mean, there's a
It's
trail.
it's a wooded hilly terrain trail that's going forward through woods. From where your vantage point is, about 100 yards from where you are, it looks like it opens into kind of a quasi clearing.
She's going to make her way to the tree line and put her back up against the tree and then go in another 50 yards. She's going to tell everybody to hold first. She'll put her hands back, like stay, like that. She's going
Yep.
to run up. She's going to run up to the tree line.
Of
Put
the
her back.
opening?
Yeah, in the tree line.
Of
She's
the
going to
clearing.
get
Okay.
Yeah, the not the clearing, but the you said there's woods right there, and there's a trail going through the woods, and then
It's all wooded area, and it seems as if about 100 yards up, it opens up. It appears as if there's a clearing ahead, about 100 yards ahead. So imagine that you're in a wooded area.
Yeah,
with a trail
I
running
understand.
through it.
Yeah,
Okay?
she's gonna get to the edge of the clearing, at the edge of the clearing, and try to put weave her way through the trees and get to the edge of the clearing unseen and try to and see what she can see.
Okay.
She's not gonna run out into the clearing. That's what I was trying to. Now she's probably about 150 yards away from everybody else.
150 yards away.
And
Give me a second here.
and out of sight from the rest of the party because she went over the hill, over Hamburger Hill.
Let's hope it's not Hamburger Hill here.
I hope not. Man. I really hope not. Fucking nightmare.
As you step into there, you see Nylane sees this stone structure built with 7 pillars surrounding from her level, it looks like it's a bunch of steps that go up in a cone-shaped structure.
I'm kind of getting this vision here. So it almost looks like in Conan, like the Aquilonian architecture, like it's a stone
Yep.
cone like that with pillars. So Does it go into a dark? Is it a building or is it a shrine that I'm looking at?
From your perspective, it looks like a shrine of some sort.
So it's
Are you on the
open.
map?
So it's open, like oh, let me look. Did you pull it up on there? Yeah, okay, thank you. I didn't see that you had pulled up another map. I was
Yep.
looking at another monitor. Okay, that's so the pillars are holding up a cone then. Like the top is cone shaped. So like all of this.
It almost is representative of a pyramid of some sort.
Yeah, so the top of it is covered, right, to the outside. It's covered with a cone.
No,
Cone. No.
no, it
Okay.
looks like a volcano. So an upside, a cone shaped, so spherical all the way around, with steps building up. And from her perspective, it looks like it's flat across the top.
Oh, okay.
7 stone, what appears to be pillars, surround it.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, the base of it is cone, and then it flattens out, and then there's the pillars that go up around the perimeter of it.
Correct.
Okay. How big is this? All right, it's pretty. Okay, no visible signs of life in the area.
Nothing.
Okay, she's gonna run back, not walk. She's gonna run back, beeline, straight line to the crest. Get out below the, get below the crest. Go back down the path, kind of slide back down a little bit, out of view as quick as possible, and then signal the party to come up.
Okay.
So she kind of like she ran to the edge and then as fast as she could, and then like slid to home base down, the where the lip is of the crest of the hill onto the path. And she's kind of out of breath right now.
Reminds me of like mind sacrificial pit.
That scale was bonked.
It's all right. Theater of the mind.
There we go. That's a better scale.
Okay. All right, so like half of that. Okay.
Yeah. So the whole party together stands and sees this structure.
He's like,
Yon-
what's up?
Yon-
Do these runes look similar to anything we might have seen in the cave of Baracus? I think it was that cave. Like we saw those weird symbols and stuff.
Yes.
So Fade is gonna turn to Dionea and says, "Yonder structure, you recognize
Have
such a building?"
Was I aware that this was here?
No.
Okay.
No, I've
In fact, you're
never seen this
typically
before.
don't come to this area.
That's what I was thinking. I don't usually venture this far north, so this is new to me. It's quite elaborate.
Dinky. Do these runes look like the ones that we saw in the Baracus cave?
Let me see. They look pretty familiar. They look the same.
What did we do anything with those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this more Baracus stuff?
We got pretty strong with some symbols, so I remember that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Some of us got pretty weak there too.
So is this more Baracus stuff? Fade, would you know anything about these things?
Can Fade see any of the symbols from the distance that he's at right now, and would he recognize this as Baraka's architecture or writing or anything?
Well, Fade
There's,
wouldn't really
like,
know much
rocks right in
about
front of
Baracus
us.
except
Oh.
legend, but there are a couple of these rocks in front of you that Fade can see. Fade, give me an intelligence.
There you go. I have no clue what this structure is or what it says. They look ancient to me. And when he says that, and Elaine's going to point, she's going to be like, we should make haste. Yonder structure is where our query lies.
I want some cool clue.
Many goblinoid feet lead into yon structure.
No,
No? I thought you
No.
said that the tracks lead in there.
no. We haven't discussed that yet.
Okay. I thought you
The
said there was
tracks lead. In fact, there are no tracks going this way. They follow like so.
Okay, well,
Like, oh,
There is nothing at all going this way.
all right, well then you can retcon that, and she'll say the
Retcon.
exact. She can say the exact same thing, but minus the yonder structure and point in this direction. And she'll again press to make great haste.
Yeah, we can make note to come back to this at a later
Yeah,
time.
I think they.
when
I
the more pressing matter is taken care of.
Yeah, and I won't meta it right here, but seems to me like the goblins fear this place to me.
Okay, so you continue along the trail. How far do you plan on following the trail, out of curiosity?
How long has it been since we first spotted the asshole on the hill?
You're now at about 20 minutes in.
And we've had not sight, not hide or hair of these guys in 20 minutes?
No.
I wonder if they just saw us and just were like, fuck this, and just booked it, knew that they were going to get their ass kicked.
It is entirely possible, which is why that wasn't my first instinct.
To follow.
Yes. That's why I consulted with the group to see what we thought would be best, because it might have been that they saw we were a hardy bunch.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to call, because then you sleep and you get a knife to your throat at night. But I mean, we could alarm and bring them to us. But I think the farther we're gonna get away from our tent or our camp, it's not a good idea. And I think if it's been 20 minutes and we've been following them and we haven't either hide nor hair of them.
Well, also, who's to say he wasn't a distraction and they've probably raided our camp already?
Yeah, don't give the DM any ideas. That's true. Yeah, that totally is in the realm of possible right there.
What all are you guys carrying with you?
son of a bitch. What the hell? I'm not carrying too much.
I'm assuming you guys left your packs back at the camp, right?
I did.
I didn't want to mention it, but I literally did drop my pack before we started taking off.
I just want to point out that Diana said, "Are we going to leave the camp unprotected?" I did say it.
Yeah, but then you leave one guy alone to get slaughtered.
Hey,
you
I
know?
didn't. So I wasn't going to say we leave one
Yeah.
guy. I was thinking maybe send the 2 scouty people out there,
Yeah, that's all right.
just observe the situation. But we were like, let's go kick some ass. They're right there. So, okay, let's go kick some ass.
I don't know. I don't have much on me.
Dianea
Scoot.
doesn't know Talon, but you know me, Priceless. You know that that's what I was gonna do.
Well, I mean, Dianea just came to the group and was like, here's the problem. How would we like to solve it?
And we said, let's fight.
We said, let's go kick some ass. And then Dianea said, all of us? What about the camp?
And we said, let's go kick some ass.
Let's go kick
I wasn't expecting to go on a 2-mile trek after them. I was expecting to get up the hill rapidly since it had been literally 1 minute, and I scaled up that after 2 minutes and didn't see anything. So I wasn't expecting to go hike for.
All right, let's see what Dianea would have lost, shall we?
So you guys heading back to the camp at this point? Or are you?
Well,
What do you
Dickie's
guys-
as we're walking back past that little Stonehenge looking thing, Dickie's tracing his fingers along the runes and stuff, just looking at them, and poking at the stones, not at the structure itself, but at the stones that are scattered on the grounds around the beaten path.
Stones look like they've been dislodged from the structure itself.
Mm.
Nothing happens and nothing exciting as you trace your finger on them and tap and touch them. Nothing lights up. In fact,
I would have
they
dropped
even
my
feel like
backpack.
ordinary stones. And so
Oh,
you
yeah,
are
okay.
heading to the camp. You finally
Mhm.
get back to the camp.
And we're missing everything. We've been looted.
Surprisingly, only one thing is missing.
Oh shit.
And that is Binky.
Dinky.
Binky.
Binky.
No! Not Binky. What the hell?
The smallest of the horses.
Are they going
is
to eat your
not
horse?
there.
Dinky
Are
lets out his big whistle for his
I think
horse.
that upsets us more than
His
the
big
bees.
whistle for his horse.
Yes.
This is some clever goblins, man. So they literally backtracked and came up on the camp and.
He lets out a
Alright.
loud whistle for his horse and listens.
Nothing.
Oh no.
What was on Binky? Anything?
There's all kinds of shit on Binky.
Well, my friend, there could be 2 possibilities. One is he's now their mount, or 2 is he's now their dinner.
No.
That's making Dinky feel really good.
Dinky's saying, listen here, Dianea. Heard you think you're the right off Binky like that. I thought you were a friend of animals and shit.
Oh,
You're
I'm
not.
absolutely a friend of animals, but I do believe in the natural order, and if we were foolish enough to leave the animals unattended, then it is only natural that a more clever beast come along and scoop them up.
But it's sort of natural that you the bugs. And then he's like, he's looking for his horse.
Dinky's
He's
just
heading
upset.
out. Yep. And then you get
Dinky, I'll help you look.
Yeah, I turn to the rest of the group and I'm like, I'm not okay with his horse being taken. I'll help him look
I'm not-
for it.
I'm not okay with his horse being taken. He loves that horse.
Can I
I'm
scout
sure he
or
does.
can I scout around and see what direction these assholes might have head in with Nalain? Where they came from? Did they come from the opposite side, so the west end of the camp? Is that where they came in, or? And the guy in the hill, he's scouting. So I mean, either they double backed or they were surrounded us the entire time, and they just came in there and grabbed it, looked around, and were like, "Here's all the stuff of worth." And
I think him kicking the rock off the cliff was not an accident, but instead was on purpose.
clever.
Tracks. In fact, you can see Binky's hoof prints heading to the west.
yep, he's heading to the
One
west.
set of goblin prints, which disappear at where Binky was, and then
Yeah, he
Binky
rode him off.
rode off to the west.
So one goblin.
One goblin.
Yeah.
If we mount up now, we might be able to give chase.
It's the same problem again. You know, like I guess
Yeah.
we could. I mean,
True, but this time they've already gotten their quarry.
I would like nothing better than to slaughter the living hell out of these things, man. So it's your guys' call this time. I'm not gonna,
We
group
need
call.
to get Binky back.
Dinky's going out. Y'all, it's up to y'all if you want to stay or not.
I've grabbed my pack and I'm going with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't let.
Grab my pack.
Grab my pack.
Well, here's the question that Diana poses. I am completely okay with us taking our things just in case, but will that slow the horses down?
Well, I mean, we could leave. We could quickly decide. It's going to take time. Every second we dally. I mean, I guess we could
Mhm.
drop the stuff that we could afford to lose. I definitely have some mundane items that I don't think any goblin's going to want to steal. I got ink and a candelabra.
While it will be inconvenient, we can easily survive. I believe between myself and Nylene, we can provide food and water for the party. And
Yeah.
we don't have much
Yeah,
time
let's
between
drop
the goblin
the
getting
bags
away and the about hour left of daylight. We best get moving.
Yeah, we should go. I think Dinky's probably about to take off now-ish, if he hasn't
Dinky's
already.
already heading out. He's
yeah,
not even
let's
talking.
go.
How far ahead
Yeah,
is he?
Talon will take off after Dinky.
So
I left my pack.
there's 5 of us now and 2 horses.
Yeah.
I
That's
left
not
my
too-
pack.
I'm leaving
And
mine.
whoever hops on my horse can leave their pack, and we'll grab Dinky because Talon's already chasing after Dinky. I can't let him go by himself. He's gonna die.
All right, well, I'll hop on your horse then.
Are we riding
Yeah,
full gallop?
that's Talon's friend.
I would
Full-
think so. Which
Okay.
means that maybe we don't ride the horses tomorrow since we're so close anyway.
So
Yeah.
within about a minute, you catch up on horseback with where Dinky and Talon are. Do you continue on horseback past them down the trail?
Yeah. And we're fully committed at this point. I would say.
I would say I'm also on the Talon horse because it would make more sense to have 2 full size with a half size and 3 full size.
Right, absolutely. I was
So,
wondering how we
wait.
were working that out.
Talon and Dinky are still running down the trail.
I thought they were. Well, I don't know about Dinky, but I thought the decision was we were taking horses to
Yep.
catch up.
Yeah,
Because
I
otherwise
thought
we'll
I would
never
have
catch up.
been.
You're
grabbing my
getting on your
horse.
horse? Okay. I misunderstood. I thought you said you were running after Dinky because Dinky was running down the trail.
Yep.
Maybe it's like a we hop on the horse and we ride, and
Okay.
then she
I
just
mean,
like
yeah,
scoops
I-
his ass up.
That's what I thought. That's what I
Okay.
thought.
Yeah.
So you travel down this trail, winding, twisting. You can no longer get to a point where you can actually go fast on the horse, and the horse needs to walk. It's becoming more unnavigable. In fact, it's about the point where you probably need to get off the horse for
Yeah.
risk of breaking the horse's ankles or something of that nature, because it is rocky and
We're
not
talking about
good.
one goblin, dude. Like maybe the rain. I don't know what the answer is, man. I just
You
want
can
to
still
run.
you can still see the horse's trail. It doesn't look like
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
doesn't
what
look like the
Elaine-
horse slows down
I'm gonna tell you.
as
what-
you
Yeah. Go
as
ahead,
you
sorry.
continue down this trail another 100 yards on foot. You see a horse standing in the middle of the trail, just standing there.
What the hell?
Is that Binky?
It's Binky,
And he's just standing there, no goblin in sight.
50 yards ahead.
It's a trap.
Skirmish line.
I mean, if it's just standing there,
You're not-
why
you're
wouldn't
not-
it,
Whistle
why
for
wouldn't they? Why wouldn't a whistle cause the horse to come back?
There you go. That's a great idea.
So
Yeah, whistle for
Dickie
him.
So you
whistles
have
for
a
the
horse. You actually have a giant horse whistle.
No,
Well-
Dickie can do this. You know,
50 yards.
yeah,
Able
anybody
to
can
hear
do that.
So you're gonna whistle.
Yeah, really loudly.
Oh boy.
And it's thick. It's thick woods in here. What's our? So I'm just trying to get an idea of our cover. And
Binky
concealment.
looks up in your direction.
Hit him again.
Player says, I'm going to whistle.
Dickie
DM responds, You're going to whistle?
Yep,
Never a good sign.
yep, whistling again, loudly.
Binky just stands there, kind of just looking at you.
That is weird.
What the fuck, dude?
Well,
From
Binky
I-
was-
Did
From
you
where
train
I
Binky
am-
to respond to a whistle? I don't remember that, but
well, Dickie spends the night with the Binky, and I guess I can't really say it's something that I didn't do in the past, but I've had ideas of it in the past, but I haven't put them into effect.
Okay.
But,
Well,
yeah.
not knowing
Binky is just standing there and just like looking at you. His
Not-
tail is kind of wagging a little bit.
that
Wagon
Binky
chicken
isn't
dog.
trained, I would expect Binky to come to the whistle because I'm assuming if he's whistling, that's a thing. So do I see anything from where we are that makes me think like Binky can't move for some reason?
Yeah, is he tied down? For sure.
You do not see anything that makes you think that Binky can't move. And in your mind, you're thinking, well, maybe he didn't train Binky to come to a whistle.
Wouldn't I mean? Does he really need to be trained? I mean, if he loves the halfling, I mean, does he normally come to Dinky? Is what I'm asking.
Never had a chance to try that out.
Dinky, I don't mean to be rude or impatient, but maybe you should go grab Binky and let's get back to the camp as soon as possible, just in case this is another lure.
Yeah. Does Dickie notice anything funny about Binky?
Actually, no.
Well,
He looks tired.
It's
You-
weird.
you've gotten up to him. He's gotten
Are
up
you
to
going
the
up
horse.
to him?
I'm walking. I'm heading up to him.
Skirmish line.
As you get closer to Binky, he kind of puts his head down in acknowledgement of you. kind of starts tapping his right hoof to the ground and shaking his head a little bit.
And he's like, no. Wonder why.
As you get even closer on the other side of
Animal-
Binky,
Animal friendship.
you see a goblin laying on the ground. His head
Oh.
cracked open by a
What?
rock that his head landed on.
Oh, Binky killed the goblin.
It looks as if he fell off of Binky.
Mhm. I'm like, Binky probably bucked him.
Probably
s-
from running through this area on horseback being a very dumb idea.
Yep. And Dinky's gonna pull out his light crossbow and shoot at the freaking goblin that's his head cracked open on the ground.
I thought you would want that honor. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I thought I was gonna say Naylane knocks an arrow and puts one in the thing's back,
Yeah.
but nah, you deserve it, man. So
Yeah.
you can have that one.
And so,
Fucking
in
goblin.
his final resting
Yeah.
place, the goblin has collected a bolt.
Yeah.
Go collect that bolt out of him. He doesn't even deserve that much.
No.
Frustrating.
Dinky's gonna go get the
So
the bolt
subtract
from-
one bolt from your inventory of bolts.
Okay. Where's my bolts?
Yeah.
And now you have a token,
7.
a collectible, a curio of sorts.
Yeah.
Now I'm just paranoid, man.
Mhm.
Like, and I just want to go. I want to kill something.
That's why I told him, go get your horse and let's go.
There it goes.
I hate these little guys, man. I really do.
And so you all head back to camp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
One's-
Okay. So you make it back to camp. Everything appears to be intact.
Oh, I should have searched his body. Oh well.
Everyone, look over your things. Make sure you
Yeah,
have all
because
your
he had
belongings.
a type 7 treasure on him.
Oh well. Missed it.
ultimate troll.
Yeah.
And if everything is accounted for, I'm going to go back to what I was doing.
Yeah, I'll continue to make camp with Nylane to help. But you can see Fade is visibly frustrated.
Diana, give me a wisdom in the tower.
If this fucking goblin came back, so help me God.
I'm just gonna shoot lightning bolt right at the top of the hill, dude. I don't even give a shit this time. I will unleash hell upon that hillside.
It's like fucking kill the whole fucking hill.
I'll kill that hill.
Goddamn
I'll just shoot the tree up there, man, or something. You have to shoot something if that guy comes back. Fuck it. Something needs to be perished.
So you find a nice relaxing place. The sun is setting. It is dusk. After you meditate for an hour, it is now nighttime. The wind is picked up, the temperature is dropped, and a light rain starts to form.
Just how this day is going.
Mhm.
But no rocks crumble above your head.
It's good.
Remind me, who's on third watch?
I believe that would be me because I need a full. Diana,
I'm looking. Never mind. You're first. Dinky's second. Talon's third. Good.
I was way off.
Diana's fourth.
I don't like that reaction.
So, what are you all doing now that camp is set up? It is
If I
now
didn't
fully
before, I
nighttime.
would be. Oh yeah, I would have cleaned my armor
Okay.
before the goblins or whatever.
I thought you did do that already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if
Apparently you
I
didn't.
got cut
Yeah.
off from the goblin showing up, but I wanted to make sure that I did that.
Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
All
Rotted,
Dinky's fault.
rotted meat. So
Dink-
gross, man.
Dinky's taking the time to take off the saddle and try to jerry rig something to whereas he could set a trap, like a spike shoots up if somebody sits down on the saddle.
Why don't you start training your dinky to
that's
come to a
what I
whistle?
What
was
type
gonna
of
say.
materials do you have to do that?
Let me see.
Why don't you just train him?
Yeah. Dinky has a knife. Dinky has daggers.
Hey, do you guys know about
leather.
do you guys know about the search and filter in here?
I already told
Yeah,
him.
he told us. Yeah,
Cool.
that's good. It's good.
You're
That
welcome.
was written by Spencer.
That's pretty good.
I actually bought it off the vault too, so
Thank
get a
you.
kickback.
I would have gifted it to you, dude. Just to,
Yeah, still. You know, you
I
put
gave it to
time into
John.
it. Well, there you go. I paid for John's half of it. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah.
Wait.
So
It says I have 5 spikes.
You have
So,
spikes?
yeah.
Oh, beautiful. You can or I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some coffee. But yeah, you could do an improvised trap.
There you go. Setting a spike into the saddle. As soon as somebody's butt goes down on that saddle, that I haven't turned off the thing, turned off a little latch or whatever, it's gonna go straight through the saddle up their butt. They're gonna be violated in so many ways.
how are you building this trap?
Dickie's kind of trying to come up with a way to do it.
You're not gonna be able to do this in the field.
Dickie's coming up with it. It's gonna happen. He's gonna. It's like those bike traps.
The bike traps.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Scoot,
Yo.
can Fade help him like with engineering, like engineering such a improvised trap? And Nylane, when they see what he's trying to do, fumbling around, can they help him come up with something in the field?
Well, do you guys have sewing tools and springs and whatever else is necessary in order to build this little device?
I
I'm not
have,
helping, but I'll watch.
let's see.
Because a saddle is a hard
It's hard
hard
leather.
device.
Yeah.
It's with wood, so you're gonna need an assortment of
Very
tools
hard.
to be able to do this.
I mean,
That
okay, I get it. You just wanted to put a plank with a spike on top of the saddle covered up with a like cloth or ropes.
Yeah,
If anyone
yeah.
jumped, like something simple.
okay. So he
Yeah.
made it sound like he was going to have like this
Oh, no.
secret panel built into the saddle.
no,
that if somebody
no,
sat
no.
on it and he didn't push the
No,
button,
no,
they
no,
would
no.
pop out into their ass.
No, not like a spike trap. Not a spike trap. Like something simple.
I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
All right,
Like you
so it
said,
would
put
take
that on
me an hour and 35 minutes.
And that time has passed.
Okay. So with that being said, I would obviously cast Contain Fire to keep the smoke keep the smoke down and keep this fire from spreading.
Mm-hmm.
I would cast Good Berry. It creates 2d4 berries. So do I roll for that?
Yep.
Okay, 2d4. I right click it, right? Yes. Okay, so I have 5 berries. So I'd give a berry to everybody, and I'd say, this should provide enough nourishment that we don't need to utilize our rations. It will also help you feel a little better.
Thank you. It probably tastes a lot better than those rations too.
So anybody who goes ahead and eats their good berry now won't need to eat dinner because you'll feel completely saved off of 1 berry and you heal 1 hit point.
Oh snap! Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go and eat his little berry too.
Oh.
And I do. It does look like we all have like a smidgen of damage, so that'd be great.
I already
I had
marked it off
one.
for you all.
Taste it.
I gave everybody their hit point.
I would
Yeah.
cast Alarm.
Form of a.
Let's see. We did a chipmunk. We did a squirrel. I
Ow.
like things. Yeah, I'll do an owl.
There you
Okay.
go.
Audible to everyone or just in your head?
In my head, because that worked out really well for us last time.
Very good. Perfect.
Um,
Tell me when you all are ready for bedding down.
Ready.
I would do create water, so that way we have something to drink and we don't have to dip into our water skins. And I cast Dry Patch to remove the moisture from the rain within our little camping area.
Oh, that's nice.
Damn, man. We
So-
got like, you guys are glamping.
So how do you? So I missed this. How does this work technically? So you go off for an hour and meditate, and you what? You gain back spells, or you just
No,
how's
so
that?
if you don't assign spells of that level, after your hour, you can start plugging in the blank spaces, and it's 5 minutes per spell level.
Okay, so you save those to figure out what you want for later, but then you have to meditate for an hour or more to get them, and then the slots are filled out, and then you cast them.
Right. So, like, I pretty much bring combat stuff during the day
Yeah,
for if we run into something that I won't have an hour to prepare for.
yeah.
And then when we're setting up camp, I say, like, okay, well, what levels do
What
I
are-
have open?
hmm
What can I pull to help make camp comfortable for us?
Yeah. It's cool because you don't have to assign everything up front like you do. You wait until you see what might be needed for later.
Yes. So I would say, like, anything that's not like, oh shit, I would need this right away.
hmm
Don't add it if you think you can like take an hour before you would need it.
Yeah, I have 1 or 2 utility spells that I might save like that for sure. I like that. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. And then as far as the good berry, is that in the party sheet? No.
No.
I don't think so.
Scoot did it already for everyone.
I already
Yeah.
gave everybody a hit point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does have like the little heal button. So now that I thought about it, I'm like, I could have just targeted each one of us and hit the heal button. So I'll know that for next time. But
It's all right. It's
It's just
kind of
quick
more
and easy
for
for me to
it's
do.
yeah. And it's like a ration, like save the hunger, stave off the hunger. That's nice.
Mhm.
So are
Druids
we
cool.
at third watch yet?
I believe that's what we were.
This
right?
makes me nervous.
Yeah, I'm
that
like,
you
you're
keep
very
asking
excited
about
for
that.
third watch.
I'm very nervous.
He
So,
trolls.
Fade, you're
Yeah.
on first watch, yes?
Yeah.
And we would be at first watch right now, yes? Are we
Yes.
moving into the watches? So everybody else is hunkering down for the evening.
Yeah.
Very good.
God, not again. Oh. I look around to see who's on watch.
Fade.
Fade. The owl.
All right, I'm gonna yell up. Up!
Oh,
All of you, up!
what the heck?
Up!
I'm back. I'm back.
I feel like, yeah, like probably easy to wake up since that's first watch. And we were just.
There's a very strong wind at this point coming from the south, blowing north. The rain has completely stopped and the temperature normalized. With that strong wind, you start to smell the scent of rotten decay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I think I have an
How long
idea
does it
what we
take-
should be ready for.
How long does it take to don my armor? It's like 20 minutes.
To don
or
armor,
something?
10 minutes.
Oh, 10?
He can't.
Okay.
It's all right. You hit really hard.
Let me uncheck my armor real quick.
I am going to fade his now yeah, he's just overtired and cranky as shit. He's already fiddling with his component pouch. He's
Up the trail, you see
I'm gonna grab
what's
my sword
coming
and
into
shield.
camp. Fade.
yes.
You see a faint imagery coming up the trail you came into this camp area from. It looks like a humanoid forms.
What does Nylane see?
Nylane sees the same.
She's half elf. Does she have any special vision for being a half elf?
Nope.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Dinky's the only one of you all who does. Dinky has a thing called Twilight Vision.
Humanoid. I'm gonna hit it with magic missile. I don't even care. I'm just gonna let loose my arsenal.
Let's
I'll
get
say-
them initiatives rolled. Call what you're doing. I already know you're doing magic missile, so throw that initiative for that. Or just throw initiative, actually.
Where the fuck? Okay.
I
there it
want to
is.
hit things with my sword.
Okay, just roll an initiative. Y'all can see 3 figures coming from the south.
Good. I'm glad more are showing up.
So I have a question because it feels like this game is very specific about things.
Okay.
I have a spell called Call Lightning,
Mhm.
and I took it because it was raining, and I assume that even if it stops raining, there'll still be rain clouds in the area. Because the spell in the description says that I can really only use it during a like a storm.
Cool.
So would I be able to use that or no?
Unfortunately, the storm has stopped.
Okay. All right. Well, then I would just cast Shillelagh.
Lately.
Damn, I wish
With
it
the
wouldn't have stopped.
ukulele?
I wish it wouldn't have stopped storming.
Well, it's like I have these great spells, but all of them are just so fucking specific.
I never heard that one that like that. That's interesting. They like added that onto it. I've never heard it to where it had to be cloudy out. It's
I think it's
interesting.
the same way that it's got to be a storm to call lightning in 2nd edition.
Is it? I haven't
Yeah.
looked at the druid spell for that, but that's interesting. That sounds very 2E-ish, so
I can't cast Hex without a piece of flesh. I can't cast Lightning without a fucking thunderstorm.
what's another one? Do you have another like really specific
Oh god,
one?
they're probably all like that.
I'm gonna go look at the book after this game and like really start reading about the mechanics.
So we got. Might as well You know, and I don't even care that y'all know what they are, because
Ooh.
Like at this point, my spells have
Ugh.
assigned me as the party mom. That's my role. I feed you guys.
Well,
I
what
make
level are
sure you're taken
what
care of.
You
what
make
level?
sure our camp is dry.
Right.
5.
Well, druids are pretty badass. I think in this, like once you hit 10, that's when the game starts to become like right,
I'm
Scoop?
5.
10,
We
the
all are.
characters actually start becoming heroes.
I like
Right now,
that.
y'all are just a bunch of
I like that.
nitwits out here wandering around like
Well, I think we're level 5
finding your way.
nitwits. We're level 5
Finding your way.
level 5 nitwits.
Yes, you're much better off now and more experienced than you were when
Yeah.
you first stepped onto the trail.
Yeah.
And Talon, you were up.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm
Hold.
There isn't a hold in this, I don't think. If I remember rereading for it.
That'd be great to know.
how far? That button.
Why can't I click on that, man?
And the charge was I could do it that distance and then do my attack.
So it's the distance between your regular movement and jog. So the distance between you and the target has to be between what your regular movement is and a jog. So for you, you're 30 feet, so it's 30 and 60 feet.
Okay, so I can't do that.
If it's outside
So,
of 60 feet, you can't charge, and if it's below 30 feet, you can't charge.
Okay, so
You could race up
just
there
gonna move.
and get clever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move forward a little bit so that I'm more in front of everyone else.
Okay.
Since I won't be able to reach them, I won't hit.
Okay. And we've got Fade up.
Okay.
Magic Missile.
All right. Can we? I don't see the map. Here? Second. I had the shrine map open. There we go. Okay. How dark is it?
It's nighttime.
Would I be able to intelligently choose my targets? Can I see at least?
Are you away? Or are you Fade? Wait.
By the fire.
I'd say
But-
that you were actually right there.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna-
67 feet. You can intelligently select a target, but you can intelligently select a silhouette. You see the body forms.
I'm gonna try to hit this thing.
No, there's no try with Magic Missile.
Yeah. How many times
How many are
is
you
it?
sending?
1 missile per 2 levels, so that's 2 missiles, correct?
Snap.
2 missiles shoot into the creature. It still proceeds forward.
Yeah, and I just used one of those, and I will end my turn on that.
All right. This ghoul charges up on you, Talon.
The one with the warm titter.
The
Mhm.
one with the warm titter and claws.
Which I found out doesn't mean what I thought it meant.
Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong button. Wrong button, Talon. Gotta first make the attack. You have your armor off?
Yeah.
First claw hits.
Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of
And
stuff
it's
is
a
gonna hit
plus
me.
2 to damage. The second claw, he claws at you. It hits.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is a epic token. It looks like Nosferatu.
I need you to make me 2 strength saves there, Talon. You need to beat your strength is primary, so you need to beat a 14.
Two?
Two
Like
of
two
them.
of them?
Yep.
Ooh. Awesome.
This thing is wildly, ferociously attacking you. He bites at you now. His bite misses. Luckily, whatever could have happened did not.
Huh.
Dinky.
Alright,
I don't
Dinky's
like
going
the
to
sound of
aim
that.
at the ghoul warm titterer. He's gonna kind of go off to the side a little bit and shoots his crossbow at the titterer.
All right,
forgot-
so hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
What's up?
You're firing into a melee.
I forgot to
Oh, yeah.
roll with Nylane too.
Okay. What do I need to do?
So these are both human-sized creatures. One is drop that attack on Talon.
Drop it on a talent?
Yep. Drop that roll on Talon.
Oh no.
23.
So drag the die and drop it on top of Talon. And then roll damage on Talon. Your crossbow shoots at Talon.
Colin's gonna be so pissed.
Talon has a crossbow bolt sticking in her side.
Okay.
Fuck!
Scoot.
Yep.
I forgot to roll for Nylane.
Just roll it.
Okay.
Or just accept what's there. I'd say
I'll-
roll it, though.
Okay. Do I roll the just the initiative or the what's this +6 to range and +7 to melee?
That's the tab.
What's added
just,
to it?
Just roll nothing. Nothing's added to initiative. Just rolls flat initiative. It's all flat.
Okay.
That wasn't. That didn't change her order.
Okay.
This gas races in at the scent of blood. Now Nylane is up. That's Spencer.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something on here. I am going to take a shot at the ghast.
Now the gas is not in melee, so there is
Yeah.
no chance of hitting.
Yeah, so she's gonna get down on one knee and level that target. Level at her bow at the target. Let me. How is this, man? Combat. Okay. Short bow. This is single attack around or two?
It's one.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's a miss. Even though she carefully aimed in the dark, she misses.
The reason I'm laughing is because something played out in my head as to why she missed.
Oh,
Because I was like, well, yeah, you're going to miss 100% of the time when you don't string up your bow.
oh, that's true. Takes a round to string up the bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this round she would have been stringing up her bow. Retcon.
As she puts the arrow in, she's
She
like, "Oh
realizes.
shit!"
There's no tension.
That's why she got out of bed, jumped out of bed so quick. Yeah, that's exactly what
For a
happened.
second, I thought I was gonna get hit with another thing.
No. You will
Only
next
if it's
round.
in a melee.
So
It'll engage once it
Unless
engages.
they do a called shot, which I think is a -6.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I am just casting Shillelagh, which means that I cannot move, because it's taking all of my concentration to focus on this spell. And
That is
I need
correct.
to give myself the effect. So target myself, which is control.
Thick.
Yes, it is control effect.
Does it only automatically deplete the ammunition when you roll damage? Should do it
I
on
don't
attack.
know when it automatically depletes the ammunition.
It didn't do it for me when I rolled the attack with bow.
Yeah, I had to click mine.
Okay. I don't know if it matters. So my club already has a +1 to the damage, even though that's part of what it gives my weapon.
The Shillelagh?
Yeah.
Which
So
is what you
it
cast.
gives me a +1 to hit, and then it's makes it deal 1d6 +1, but I already deal 1d6 +1, so there's
When
no
you apply the
modification.
spell to yourself, it should give you an effect. So let us look at Dianea Shillelagh. Effect Shillelagh, attack 1, duration 30.
Because it has like an attack and a damage button, and I'm just wondering, like, should I go based off of those buttons then, right?
Hold on. Look at the effects, how it's written. All I'm seeing is attack 1. You say that it is attack and damage +1.
So it says this spell temporarily enchants a club or cudgel, granting it a +1 to hit, allowing it to deal 1d6 +1 damage. Like it's not like it adds 1. It's just like this is
The
now its
1d6
damage.
+1.
Yes.
Okay.
And since I already do 1d6 +1 without the spell, I was thinking that maybe I don't need to use the buttons under the spell, and I can go ahead and click it off, is what I was just trying to figure out.
Probably both.
Oh,
So you're going to get it's a 1d6 +1 for the damage. You're going to get a attack +3. So that should all be calculated, but the damage will be the same. So yeah, just use the damage off the club. When you swing your club, it should give you a +3 to your attack out the gate.
Okay. The spell also grants the ability to strike any monsters normally only struck by +1 magic weapons. So there's that too.
That's the bonus of it right there. That's the beauty of Shillelagh. It's portable magic weapon when you need it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now that I've cast that spell, I'm done.
I have a question about her sheet later too, Scoot. We can go after the game.
Cool. This ghoul charges in as well.
Don't worry, Tolly. Yeah, we'll take care of him. Talon.
And that is initiative roll time. What are the actions? Now you could have your shield, Talon. Do you have your shield on you?
Yeah, I should have that equipped.
Okay.
Because that's what I said. I do have my shield equipped. Because yeah, I said I grabbed my sword and shield when I was getting up.
Dinky.
But yeah, I want to smack things
Yeah.
that are in front of me.
I'll roll it.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Not right away.
No, I'm just gonna take a minute.
So, what I would like to do is I'd like to get an angle on these things and hit them with a lightning bolt, like that. And then
Okay.
with Nylane, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna draw my short sword and try to get around the back of one of these things.
Okay. And Dinky?
Dinky is going to carefully aim at a different one.
Okay.
He's going to aim at the goal of the. What is just vindictive laughter?
I think you should aim at the streamer.
The streamer?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the streamer at?
That mysterious footprint monster.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Oh,
footprints
okay.
out there.
I didn't see him. Okay.
Yeah. It's an invisible stalker.
I just saw the footprints.
It's following you wherever you go. What the hell is
It's
this?
Yeah.
invisible stalker. It's a
I'm
revenant.
gonna try to aim directly at its head.
So you're making a
Called
called
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called shot.
Yeah.
That's a -8 to hit,
Yeah.
but it
didn't
does
hit it.
double damage.
Missed.
Oh,
You're not up yet.
I'm like,
Oh,
I didn't
well,
even
shit.
realize that we weren't. I'm
You're
like,
calling what
My
you
bad.
guys are
we're
calling
still in
what you're
initiative.
doing.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'll take that back. That was a miss. Anyway. I guess I gotta take my thing back.
Well, this was practice, so now you know how it
Yeah.
works.
Seeing them kind of maul Talon, if I can, see that while I'm casting my spell, I would cast Bark Skin.
Okay, so you're gonna cast Bark Skin on Talon.
I think it has to be on me.
I thought you could cast Bark Skin on somebody else.
So it's interesting. I was looking at that because that was what I was thinking. Because I don't see where it says to like the target has to be myself. It just says within a range of touch, but then it says
Due to the toughening of the caster's skin.
yeah, that's the part.
Bonus increases to that's
I always thought it was only to the druid itself or the caster itself, but
yeah, it is.
I'm no expert. The
It
called
is.
shot, does that avoid chance to hit allies at melee?
Called shot will not hit an ally and will do double damage.
I don't see that in the description, but I believe you. I just don't see it when I'm reading
It doesn't detail that in the description, but that's the effect.
Okay,
That's how I'm rolling it.
cool.
Because you're steadily aiming.
Yeah, you do like the C&T version of it. I like it. That's cool. It's -8, so
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
yeah. There is no
Okay.
delay, too. You were right.
Nope, there's no delay. Everybody rolled their initiative.
Mhm.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
That puts up Nylane.
Nylane is going to. Well, she just walked in the door, but I'm sure she's really tired right now. What's Nylane doing? She's gonna move around the back. Actually, fuck. Yeah, can't change it now. She's gonna move around the back of this one. I think that's the max movement too. Yeah, her max movement's. Can she get a flank? I mean, it actually works out because that'll be about 30 feet. Where like right there. Can she get a flank from there?
It would be a flank where she's at, but she can't attack. She
Oh
moved more
yeah.
than half.
Okay.
But she is positioned to do so.
If I wouldn't have or if I wouldn't have V shot there, would it have been half? I guess it would have been more than half. Okay.
Colin? Nope. Cool. The warm titter. Swings at you again. And it misses. This time it hits. Give me a deck or a strength. Beating a 14.
We're about to unleash hell on him, so hang in
And then
there.
it bites at you, Talon.
As long as I keep resisting whatever this is.
You've never been bit by a ghoul or a ghast? You don't want to get bit by a ghoul or a ghast.
I don't think I got.
You don't-
I might have resisted the last
moves
time we
in
fought
on
a
you.
ghoul.
It's better you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll take care of him. That ghast probably looks a lot uglier and meaner to you, Talon.
So I need you to make first and foremost, in fact, Lane and Talon and Fade and Dianea all need to make Constitution checks.
Because that
And
bitch
you're-
smell nasty.
Yeah.
So tell me who. Well, no. Prime, Constitution, Dianea. Dianea.
It's not.
Good.
I don't think I'm good.
Well, he
Did I
didn't say you were good, so.
Did I do that correct, Scoot?
You did do that correct. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
there's like a save button. Oh, roll Constitution save. What's the other button? Ability check. What's the difference?
The other button. There's only one button.
Well, it says. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's weird. There's like a one on the left, one on the right.
Yeah. Well,
Weird
I
UI.
don't know what the one on the left is for.
Yeah.
In fact, when
If
you
they-
hover over it, it does nothing.
Yeah. Questionable design.
So, Talon,
Yeah.
you suffer from the stench of the creature to your right. 4 points of subdual damage.
Don't forget to roll for Nylane.
I will.
Oh.
And what that is that's non-lethal damage.
Okay.
But the downside of this is that you're taking a -2 to attack rolls.
Oh,
Ooh.
god damn it.
Nylane suffers 2 points of subdual damage.
Where did
Oh,
we
she
track
already-
that?
She already failed.
How can you tell that I succeeded and failed in the?
You
Shot.
already rolled your Constitution, failed. So
I know I was asking Dianea, how could you tell from the chat that I failed it?
Well, he started rolling for the damage.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't see like her name pop up, so I'm like, oh, the roll didn't
Right.
happen for her. And then he said he was going to roll it, and then I
Faded.
saw
Oh,
the D4.
Mm-hmm.
Fade and Nylane rolled their Constitution in the tower. Nylane got a 10 and needed to beat on a secondary, needed to beat a 22.
See how well these things like electricity.
Fade rolled a 23. So that's 2 points of subdual. Where the heck is Nylane at?
She's to the southwest of the
Go.
ghoul.
No, I was looking at the character sheet. And then that is effects. And that lasts for 2 rounds.
Is that something I need to keep track of, or is it an effect?
I just put the effect on her.
Thank you.
And I'll put the effect on Talon.
Alright.
Thinks about this. A lot of this stuff is not coded. So I have to hand crawl it.
It's alright.
Alright, so. And with that, the gas swings at Talon. Hitting. I need a strength. Save from Talon. That's good. It swings again. Hitting. I need another strength save from Talon. Good. And then it bites at you, Talon.
Do I need another?
No, just on the scratches.
Yep. That is correct. Fade.
How about a little fire scarecrow? Alright, so... Fuck it. I'm just gonna shoot at this guy with lightning bolt.
So you're not moving, you're just going to shoot. Okay.
Yep.
He needs to make a save first.
I rolled the save.
Oh, you did?
Yep. See,
Oh.
lightning bolt save half dexterity. I clicked on save when I was targeting him.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, you still 12, and he still took 12 damage, so I got to adjust. It didn't adjust for
Yeah,
your roll.
Yeah, I clicked on the save.
Yeah, I see that lightning bolt spell dexterity half. Oh, I have to roll the save.
Oh,
It's not automated, so let's see if he saves. He definitely did not make the save, so he took all the damage, and he drops.
yeah,
A lot of this is not automated.
Yeah,
So,
that's okay, dude. I mean, it's kind of good to sometimes manual's fun, you know?
yeah,
So,
makes you understand what's actually happening.
I think we've just gotten spoiled, you know? I think too much
Yeah.
automation's a bad thing, to be honest with you.
So, tell me how this happened.
So Fate is just furious, man. First the goblin bullshit, then trying to, just relax and smoke while he took first watch, and then these smelly bastards show up and they start ripping on his friend, and he just you just see electricity just start forming all around his hands, and he just unleashes that bolt and lights this thing up like a Christmas tree, and it just pop. You can see the veins on it just pop, explode from electricity, just turn black, and it just drops. So there you go. That's what happened. You just see the veins on the gas just and just explode with like
Oh yeah,
putrid blood.
Talon sees it because it's right there in her face after
Yeah,
having just bit and scratched her.
Yeah, it
You
explodes.
smell ozone.
And then it just pops.
Yep.
You know what? I just found out I fucked up.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Talon would not have gotten hit by that arrow.
Really?
Which means
Right.
like
Because in Castles and Crusades, the only time you're going to strike an enemy in melee,
our friend in
into a
melee.
crowded melee, to hit a friendly, is if you roll between a 2 and a 4. So remember that from now on. Firing into melee, if you roll between a 2 and a 4 on the die roll lands on 2, 3, or 4, you hit a friendly target.
I remember I actually read that in the book. That's the only thing I read, and it didn't pop into my mind tonight.
I've read this too earlier.
Yeah,
I opened the
I
player's
was actually
handbook and
just reading that right now.
Yeah, that's weird.
So back in time, how much damage did you do to Talon there, Dinky? Because that goes to the guy, to the creature.
It's like 2 or 3.
I think it was 2. I think it was real minor. I could back it up and look
I
for
think
you.
he rolled a 2 and it came out to 3.
Let's see here.
Dinky attack crossbow 23.
It was
Hits
3.
3 points of damage. So Talon, you get back 3 hit points.
Nice.
Okay, and that ghoul, the warm titter, gets nailed by Dinky's crossbow back in time for 3 points. I am so
Still
sorry.
hurting.
So he's got a bolt sticking out of the side of his head.
There you go. And Dianea, you are up.
Okay, well, I
You
said I'm
bark-skinned.
casting bark skin, so I'm casting. Oh,
He did it.
okay, good. I was targeting myself.
Yeah. Just tick it off. There you go.
Dinky, you'll be up. Are you taking a called shot, Dinky?
Yep. Called shot saying
At the head?
Yep, at the derisive, vindictive laughter. I can only do -5. I'm gonna add that to it.
It's a -8. So what you do is you go into the modifier box to the left there, and you just scroll wheel down to a -8.
Okay.
Get rid of that -5, unselect that so you don't end up with a -13.
Because math.
Yep. And which one are you shooting at? The vindictive laughter?
Yeah, vindictive
Okay.
laughter. And he shoots. Oh,
And
that's a hit.
that is a
What?
hit in the
And
head.
This will be a crit too, or double.
It's double.
Let's see.
So roll that damage
5.
for 10 points and 12 points. Yeah, it didn't even need to do that with him.
Yeah.
He drops to the ground with this bolt sticking out of its eye socket.
As Nylane wipes the arterial spray off her face, the putrid, like the arrow comes through and she's fuck, and just hits her in the face. Very cinematic.
And that's the end of this.
Well, that's the kill for Dinky.
Yeah.
Talon.
Okay. I want to try to hit this guy.
Get him, Talon.
Got this.
I'm on the right tab. There we go. Ugh. Nope.
Do you get
what? I thought that your
Got like plus
stream of
8.
bad luck was gone.
I know.
I'm at a -2 right now.
That wouldn't have helped much, but
I don't know.
so do you get
Not
I
when you
rolled
roll
a 3.
yeah, exactly. Got +8 though, man. That's pretty gnarly.
You don't get multi attacks until much higher level.
There you go. That's what I was
Against
gonna ask.
1 hit die monsters, right now, Talon gets 2
Yeah,
attacks
I get
against 1
2.
hit die monsters or less.
That's what I was gonna ask, and I thought she could do 2. Okay, cool.
Well, that'll tell you how many that these aren't hit die monsters since she only gets 1.
Yeah.
All right, intentions
I am
and
not having a good night.
intentions and dice rolls.
I think you are, dude, if you really understood what a gas can do or a ghoul bite can do. I think you're actually having an excellent night.
That's what I always joke, that I have the zone of terribleness. I can't hit things, but other things can't hit me either, so
You're
it
pretty
was
good
hitting
at
me, but not with the bad parts.
your
I
meat
guess.
shield. Who did
Yeah.
I just okay, Nylane is gonna be short sword. I'm starting to mentally fade. And then as far as fade goes, I'll do another magic missile, you know, if make sure that we finish the job here. So Whether or
Okay.
not I lose that or not, it doesn't matter because we're gonna be resting after this anyways. So
Dionea.
A charge is between 15 and 30.
Between what's your movement? 30.
Yes.
Charges between 30 and 60.
Oh.
that's pretty
Straight
good.
line.
Yeah, well then.
And I'm
that's
going to
not-
imagine that this ain't going to be there. Y'all didn't have no freaking big giant box to put shit on.
I don't know,
You-
dude. Not with Dinky around. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the loaded with loot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's still
There
only,
ain't no crates. You guys don't
Okay.
have the fucking wagon for that.
he's
Speaking
still only
of-
23 away.
Speaking of our
Yes.
possessions, how are our horses reacting to this situation? Are they tied
They're
down?
probably used to it.
Or you would tether your horses because they would typically
Okay.
wander if you didn't. So I get my assumption was that you set a string line up and then tether the horses to that string line.
But are they like freaking out though? Like jumping up
Oh,
and
they
down?
definitely would be freaking out.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
So, okay. I'm trying to figure out if I can reach him if I go 15 feet. It's not giving me exactly 15.
15's right there, so no.
Mhm.
To go there would be 20.
Okay. Well, I guess knowing that, then I'll just go over to Talon and heal. I'll go to.
Swing.
Oh wait, no, can't do that because then I can't move. Well, shit.
Distance.
You can just move up.
Yeah. All
I
right.
had to do that too with Elaine.
You know what? I'm gonna be helpful. I'm gonna go like around. Can I go 30? I'm gonna go like there and then like.
Okay.
Oh wait.
So
hold
you're
on.
going to move on your turn.
That's the intent. That's not where I want to go though. Can I?
Yeah, so,
Oh wait,
so
where did I go?
roll initiative.
Oh shit, where did I go?
Oh, you disappeared off of the map. What the fuck?
I meant to cancel the move and I think I deleted my token.
Getting late.
Lane's
That's
turning
why.
invisible.
Oh no.
All right, so you're going to move. So roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
Dinky,
The
what are you
intent is to move. Yeah.
Dinky's gonna aim at the next one with the
Called
called
shot again.
Yep.
Okay.
All
I'll probably
shots.
go there then.
Okay.
Initiative. Chow.
And that's everybody who rolled
Oh.
initiative. Yes. 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 Yes.
I don't think I
rolled.
did.
Talon.
I'm smashing the thing.
Okay. Dinky,
All right.
take your shot. Now, you
Minus
can take a
8.
regular shot. Well, you already said you're doing a called shot, so never mind.
Already doing a club shot. Good channel. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit!
It's done.
It's definitely going to be done.
No.
Wait. Maybe I got to add 3 more points of damage to it. Which one is he?
only
One
one.
titter?
Yeah.
Won't take.
The only one not laying on the ground in a heap.
He is like, you could tell this one just like struck solid. Not enough to knock him over, but close.
Did he fumble back a little bit?
No. He's pressed in melee, attacking viciously.
That's,
She's gonna She's gonna shift around the back and try a rear attack.
Get a +2 to your attack. Rear attack.
Why did it roll
Oh.
that twice?
First one was a hit though, so that's the one that counts.
So it's just a single roll. That's weird. I only clicked it. I only double clicked it and it rolled twice. All right.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You have 2
Do I-
things targeted.
Oh, I
You
have
have,
myself targeted. Okay, yeah.
You did
see.
6 points of damage, 10 points of damage to your. Holy shit!
Yeah, just put it back to 2 wounds. Oh man. Yeah.
And that ends the night of the living dead.
So yeah, Nalaine just stuck the thing in the back of its neck. Stuck the short sword in the back of its neck. Once again, splashing putrid blood all over Talon.
Why?
And then she went like this, like stabbed it down, and then when it was stuck in there, she kicked the body forward. Did you sidestep out of the way, Talon, when she kicked the body forward? Or did you just let it fall on you? Okay.
I would take a step back.
Okay.
No,
I'm just making sure.
you're heavily wounded. You weren't that agile.
Oh,
I am heavily wounded.
yeah, you got fucked up, but you're
I'm gonna
good.
start reaching on my belt for my
No, you're not.
my potion.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Diana would see you doing that, and she would say, "No need."
Yeah, she got you covered. Now that the party is thoroughly pissed off and tired, I think it's you know what? I'm actually gonna pull out the tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the winter wine. This is like super expensive wine that I got.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna start drink. Well, I have some goblets in my backpack because he's a high roller like that. So I'm gonna offer everybody some of this wine. I still have a half a bottle of it, so we could probably finish it off right now. So I'll remove that from my backpack. I just serve this to everybody.
Oh.
I
There we
would
go.
gladly drink after that.
Yeah, it's horrible, horrible, horrible day. Goblins and
All right, Talon, let's get you patched up.
Okay.
Their subdual damage fades away, Talon. The bruising.
Also, that's what the SBD stands for, subdual.
Yep.
yeah.
So silent but deadly.
I remember we were trying to figure that out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like the damage that you would apply, like if you were in like punch, right, Scoot, like
Yep.
punching and wrestling and
Yep.
all that. Yeah.
Yep.
Can you? So wait, is there actually an effect that does that in this or in this rule set?
Yes. In
Well,
fact,
there's-
that's the stench is subdual damage. So if
well,
it would
there's
be enough, it
something-
could knock you out.
Well, there's something. I mean, but that's nice. So that's the SBD in the tracker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Well-
so if you would have become infected, you won't, because I gave you first aid. Literally
Oh,
the
cool.
spell, first aid.
Thanks.
Subdual damage heals at like 1 hit point per 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. But it's really cool, dude. That's like one thing they coded. Like, I like that. I wish that the other set had that.
I healed you for 10 points.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And so we have. Did Talon get the healing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she did.
Oh yeah. I had a lot more.
Mhm.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was in the
at
20s.
21.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I didn't realize how bad Talon was beat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she
Yeah.
was almost dead. She was almost dead. She was critical.
Yep. I was
I had-
hoping.
I had my eyes on you, don't worry.
She got hit. She literally got hit with like I would say 95% of the swings.
Yeah,
That's-
because
that's my
she's not
job.
wearing armor.
Yeah. 10 minutes to don that shit.
Yeah.
Well, Dickie's gonna go and try to retrieve his bolts.
So,
Oh yeah.
did you miss with any?
The first one.
So you can
I
retrieve
missed
that
with the-
one. If you hit a target, the arrow or bolt is non-usable after that.
Okay.
So any that you didn't hit with, though, I'll let you retrieve.
Okay.
That's cool. I think that makes sense. I think once it's landed inside a body and gone through bone and everything, it's pretty much
Yeah, if
Fucked
you hit
up.
an ooze or something that isn't like acidic, I'd say that you could recover them all from something like that.
right.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
like
and-
shooting at a target bag.
In that case, I should have all my arrows.
All right, you guys.
And so the rest of the watches go uneventful.
hmm
In fact, it's a quiet evening for the rest of the evening, even if the wind doesn't make it so quiet. No more woodsy owls and Diana's ear go off through the night. You wake up to when the party gets up. I'm gonna put that at a full 8.
Sorry, I'm just checking off spells that I used.
Damn. And guess what, Diana?
Hmm.
There's a heavy storm going on.
Oh, really?
Just in time.
Imagine that.
Right when we're about to go underground into a cave.
Just in time.
Oh, of course. Of course, now it's storming. Heavy
Mhm.
rain,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
a light wind,
Great.
normal temperature.
That's fine, because I can't use dry patch in anything heavier than a light rain, so.
I think I'll save like the cantrips, like most of them. Like I'll do.
Say what?
I think I'll save the cantrips and do what Diana does and just memorize the one. Take an hour or two and memorize.
Yeah, 0 level spells you know, but you still got to do an hour meditation before you can write them.
That's
but they
what I
cost
mean.
no time.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They
so
cost
the
no
0
time
levels
beyond the hour.
would just be the hour. First level is an extra 5 minutes. Second level is an extra 10 minutes, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I think my point was I think I'll leave like 6 slots like empty, ready to do what you do, and the rest.
And there is that thing I posted in, I think I put it in general chat. Yeah, I did. You can do a quick charge.
I'll have to read. I am going to actually read about this.
The quick charge comes from the CKG. So that's a Castle Keeper's Guide.
I'll read about it.
Is
Quick
that an
charge?
all spellcasters thing or just a?
Yes.
Oh.
So
So
arcane.
there's a penalty to it.
Mhm.
And
So
it can get pretty hefty.
So arcane caster, these spells that I have, I'm just gonna have to find more to add to my book. These are the
Correct.
ones you and I picked. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and I need to look at your books. I thought that I didn't. I need to look at what you have.
I don't have much.
Yeah, I needed to because you're 5th level, so you're going to have a bit more than this. But we need to roll to see what that's going to be.
I mean, these are good. I just didn't know if I needed to add more or
You will.
It's fine.
You will have a
Okay.
few more to add, for sure.
I'm gonna and then you mentioned it's quick charge. I'm just gonna post it here so I'll look it up later, and that's in the DM's guide.
It's in general chat. I posted
Okay.
the entire write-up on it in general
Oh,
chat.
all right. Thank you.
Yeah, I put that in there on the 7th.
I see it. I had to scroll up against Laura's squirrel alarm post and my crocodile Florida troll post.
Yep. Yep. And then their non-casters can try to use scrolls. I added those rules onto that general chat post as well.
They can try to
So
figure it out.
bad shit can happen if you try to,
Random
but you can try.
effect.
Yep.
Random effect sounds opposite
You
effect
could
and
always
random effect
try.
sounds funny to me.
I
Quick
like the
chart.
random effect. That just sounds like, yeah.
I'll definitely read this, dude. This is great.
You could make it twice as powerful as normal.
That's cool.
Base challenge of 5 plus 1 per spell level attempted. So, geez. Try to read a level 1 spell. That'd be a 6. And if you're not prime, that's a 24 you'd have to beat to be able to read it. If you fail, then you roll on that table.
Oh, obviously the quick charge, this ability score drain is temporary until you rest, correct?
Yes.
That's pretty brutal, dude. Like, but it might be good in a pinch. Might utilize that with
That
extreme
is a
caution.
definitely in a pinch, shit's fucking hitting the fan.
Yeah, I would say that's like one of those things. It's like a last ditch effort. That's in moderation for sure used.
Yeah, I wouldn't rely on that for my adventuring.
No, I like how they made it really brutal though. That's nice. They're like, oh, you want a free spell slot back? Okay. Level. It's like the equivalent of a level drain. Actually, level drain's worse.
Yeah, you channel that inner magic, and you can regain all your spell slots up to 3rd level for him.
Yeah.
And you lose 3 points of intelligence.
Which, it's kind of funny because losing your
5 points
intelligence.
of constitution.
I mean, losing your intelligence seems kind of. Could you essentially make yourself into like a complete imbecile where you couldn't even read your own magic, or you know what I
You
mean?
can't
Like,
drop below 10.
okay,
So if you were at 13 intelligence and you did that, that puts you at 10. You can't do it ever. You can't do it again until you recover.
yeah, that makes sense to me.
But if you had an 18, you could do it a couple times.
Yeah,
But you lose your bonuses as well, so that would have that effect. So if you had extra spells because of extra spell slots because of a high intelligence, you lose those
yeah,
temporarily.
I could see it being used for sure.
And I don't think this one you have to.
I like CNC.
You can't reduce your spell casting attribute below 10 at any given time. So if you only had a 12 intelligence, you couldn't even
Yeah, you
take
couldn't do
advantage
it.
of this.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. Very restricted, but I mean, it seems nicely. It's a nice mechanic, like it was thought out well.
Yeah, so it won't get abused.
Yeah, all the rules that I'm seeing in this feel like they took some of the annoying shit from AD&D and kind of fixed it.
Yeah, and you got to think that, this rule set's been around since 2004. So they've had almost 20 years now to
Polish it.
refine it and
Yeah.
polish it. It's not like a new edition. It's just
It's
CNC.
pretty much stayed the same since the initial, but they've just kind of polished it. Isn't that kind of the
Yeah.
gist of it? Yeah. They haven't
And
done any.
CKG tosses in some optional things to throw in.
Yeah, like the it's basically the dungeon master guide, the castle's keeper guide or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you guys. I gotta hit it, man. I'm fucking
Yeah,
fading. So
I'm
It's
same here.
midnight here. It's 1:00
Yeah.
in Florida. And
Yep.
Priceless, where are you? You in Florida?
PA.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Yep. 1:00 there as well.
Yes, it is.
It's
All
only
right, you
midnight
guys.
here. So I got a couple more
Oh.
hours.
Only midnight. Qualifiers on that. I love it. All right, you guys. Well, it was a great game. I'll talk to you guys
It
soon
was
on
fun.
Discord. Yep.
Take
All
it easy.
right.
At least
Take it
Dinky
easy.
got Binky back.
It's all the
Oh.
goodness.
That's what's most important.
So frustrating.
Oh, God.
So
I lost
frustrating.
Pinky.
Well,
Oh.
y'all had to pay for leaving the camp.
I felt
Yeah.
I felt like insulted by the goblins right there. I wanted to kill the goblin so bad.
Y'all got outsmarted by at least one goblin.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish I could have blown that lightning bolt on that guy, but Binky handled him for me.
I feel like it was the 3 that ran away from us before coming back to just fuck with us.
Which 3 was that? Was my wife and I not
When-
there for that game?
Oh
No,
yeah.
it was
So-
when right before we got your wife's character.
Yeah, you missed that
Remember?
session.
I missed that session.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mi-
after you guys killed that ogre, you all went around. Dionea went to the top of the cliff and saw the 3 goblins that were left. One goblin came charging around the corner, saw that Talon was standing over the body of the ogre, and immediately decided that, yeah, no thanks, and took off running.
Yeah.
Telling the 2 buddies with him, like, they all just mad stepped it out of town.
It definitely was some of them. There's probably more of those assholes in the area, but I feel like we took out one of their ringleaders. I feel like the ogre was like the ringleader.
There
But-
was an ogre and in the cave of Baracus that we ended up killing. And there was the other guy with the dogs that said he
orc?
was waiting. He was an orc?
Yep. That was the orc, and y'all ended up going back down there and killing him. But Talon wasn't with the party when that happened.
Oh, because I made I made kind of friends with him.
Kind of, but y'all came back, and he was... Whoever was with y'all started some shit with him, and...
They're always starting shit with my friends when I wasn't around.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I gotta go in here, but thank you all for the game, man. It was excellent as always.
Tell Laura we missed her.
Take it easy.
All right.
Yeah, I will,
night.
dude. Good night, you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Night.